This is ABC News coverage of the second presidential debate, brought to you tonight by the Chrysler Corporation.
Well, it's here. Time for me to step down and retire as chairman of Chrysler. And hey, anybody that goes out wants to go out with a bang. And we've got a bang that'll be heard from Germany to Japan. It's a new car design that's as revolutionary as our minivan was. It's going to change the way cars are designed from now on. We call it cab forward. What we did was move the windshield forward. Then we pulled the rear wheels back, made the rear doors wider and easier to get through, and increased the width. Believe me, this does more than just improve the looks. It gives you a lot more room inside, it rides better, and it's easier to handle. I think cab forward, like our minivan, is going to get copied by everybody. It has to, just because it makes so much sense. You know, I got to tell you, when it's your last turn at bat, it sure is nice to hit a home run.
With trusting eyes, the children show minds open, hearts true. Our spirits grow. The touch, the feel, the fabric of our lives. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
This is Grand Central Station, crossroads of the world, and this is the Pitney Bowes 9070 copier. What we're doing is letting people make free copies on a machine that has in excess of 1 million copies.
This is my best friend. I want to make a copy.
I know you want to make a copy. Come on over.
What do I do? Do I lift this up? Voila.
We're still here. It's a little warm, and the machine is still pumping out cool, crisp copies. We've run 1,013,643 copies and had a little gum on the plant glass, but I scraped that off, and the machine is working great.
You thought you'd heard it all with Jeffrey Dahmer, but this one's worse. The bizarre secret life of the mild-mannered grandfather who is the world's worst serial killer. Meet him in an exclusive interview on 2020, Friday.
A Sunday drive with Harry and Sally.
So you're saying that a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive?
No, you pretty much want to nail him, too.
When Harry Met Sally, Sunday.
From Richmond, Virginia, this is ABC News live coverage of the second presidential debate with Peter Jennings and ABC News correspondents Jeff Greenfield, Britt Hume, Cokie Roberts, James Wooten, Chris Bury, and Morton Dean. ABC News coverage will continue after this from your ABC stations. 30 years ago, the world almost ended. Khrushchev, Kennedy, Castro.
They were all gung-ho, ready.
You'll shudder when you realize how close we came to not being around to view this program. Peter Jennings, What the World Didn't Know, Saturday.
I'm John Wilson. At 11 tonight, debate reaction from some Bay Area college students and shopping at home for the 90s woman. At 11 tonight.
Look, they're showing the best of designing women.
Like the time Mary Jo asked Charlene to test her new falsies.
Okay. And we learned about Suzanne's pet peeve.
When men use women's liberation as an excuse not to kill bugs for you.
And when the girls sang as the Supremes.
I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
On the next Designing Women. Tonight at 11:35 on Tampa Bay's 10.
Bob Graham started his workday program at Carroll City High School in 1974. So it's no surprise that as a senator, he returns again and again to the classroom. His work for Florida's children is based on first-hand experience. Today, Bob Graham is working to build new classrooms for new students. Their future depends on retraining to provide the skills they need for the jobs of the future. Because Bob Graham knows that in today's economy, education is a lifelong process. Bob Graham, working for Florida.
Sue Zelenko, weeknights on 10 News at 11.
Come back to our coverage and some analysis of the second presidential debate. Want to go back down to Richmond now, where ABC's Carol Simpson, who moderated, is standing by. Carol, welcome. Thanks very much. We'll have another go at it. Not a long one, but we'll have another go at it in just a moment.
Every presidential election in the 20th century has had enormous implications for America and the world. Through it all, Merrill Lynch has understood those implications, and we continue to use that understanding to help you shape your future as we move forward together.
I feel energetic and ready to face the day.
Zane Hunter discovers breakfast with grape nuts for a week.
I love grape nuts. They kept me going the whole morning.
Grape nuts, the fat-free natural energy source.
It just had a real crunchy, nutty, different kind of flavor that stayed fresh. Old cereal's out, grape nuts is in.
Breakfast with post-grape nut cereal helps keep you going strong all morning long.
You just try it for a week, and this will become your new cereal.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that offers special delivery right to your door. That's Enterprise.
Here, let me help you.
Enterprise, a special rent-a-car company that gives you special delivery.
Making your place look great should be fun and save you money. To do it right the first time, just ask Ace.
This Rubbermaid 32-gallon trash can is $7.77. After rebate, peak antifreeze is just $1.97.
Ace Best Buy is another reason Ace is the place for you.
Sam here is giving me enough good reasons to use my Dirt Devil hand vac, but now he's giving me 5 more. When they turn the house upside down, I turn on my Dirt Devil. Its powerful revolving brush tears into dirt, chews up crumbs, and picks up pet hair. It has an extra long cord, and it's lightweight. So, I'd say my Dirt Devil is the pick of the litter. Right, Sam? Right. Get a Dirt Devil and put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand.
If you've got that Saturday shopping spree all planned, gonna head to the mall, well, cancel it. 10 News has got a sale for you. That catalog that you threw away this morning, it might be the key to saving time and money, something that we can always use more of. And believe it or not, there are actually experts that can show you how. Their secrets tonight on 10 News at 11.
Saturday, it's back-to-back college football on ABC Sports. First, Boston College battles the Penn State Nittany Lions, or Auburn meets Florida. And at noon out west, UCLA takes on Washington State. Then in Game 2, Alabama takes on arch-rival Tennessee. Michigan invades Indiana. Or in the Pac-10, California takes on USC. All Saturday on ABC Sports.
A last glimpse at the debate location for tonight at the University of Richmond in Richmond, Virginia. Governor Clinton, as we suggested, the last person in the hall, still talking and still at home signing autographs. Your late local news is coming up a little later on Nightline. There'll be some more analysis, mostly, again, in that instance, from people who have listened to the debate with their impressions and Chris Wallace. Thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Jennings. Good night.
This has been an ABC News special, The 92 Vote, the presidential debate. To order a video cassette of highlights of the 1992 debates, use your Visa or MasterCard and call 1-800-ABC-7500. The cost is $19.98 plus $3.95 shipping and handling. This has been a special presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source.
This is ABC.
While the Cold War is ending, another war is now upon us. In this new war, the enemy is not the red flag of communism, but the red ink of our national debt, the red tape of our government bureaucracy. The casualties of this war are counted in lost jobs and lost dreams. As in all wars, the critical issue to winning is leadership. In this election, you can vote for a candidate who has proven his leadership by making the free enterprise system work, creating jobs, building businesses. A candidate who is not a business-as-usual politician, but a business leader with the know-how to expand the tax base, reduce the national debt, and restore the meaning of Made in the USA. The issue is leadership. The candidate is Ross Perot. The choice is yours.
Questions from the audience and answers from the candidates. An unusual format for the second presidential debate of the year.
Now, from the news team that stands for Tampa Bay, John Wilson, Sue Zelenko, Dick Fletcher with weather, and Al Keck with sports. This is 10 News at 11.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sue Zelenko.
And I'm John Wilson. Well, in case you missed it, the second presidential debate was quite different from the first. It ended 30 minutes ago and was held in Richmond, Virginia. And it did make history because it was more like a TV talk show, the kind that Governor Clinton has been doing a lot of lately. This format gave them a chance to talk about issues. Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't.
Lots of questions.
The debate was not only a time for the audience of uncommitted voters to ask questions, but to make statements.
The amount of time the candidates have spent in this campaign trashing their opponent's character and their programs is depressingly large.
The debate was also a time to make pleas.
We're not under oath at this point, but could you make a commitment to the citizens of the United States to meet our needs?
And each of the candidates was all too willing to comply with the wishes of the audience. Ross Perot took more than one opportunity to court its members.
I'm here tonight for these young people up here in the balcony from this college. When I was a young man, when I got out of the Navy, I had multiple job offers. Young people with high grades can't get a job.
Mr. Bush says he understands people want to focus on issues and not character, but he says the presidency involves character.
And I'm not going to sit there and be a punching bag. I'm going to stand up and say, hey, listen, here's my side of it. But character is an important part of the equation.
And Bill Clinton did something tonight that Ross Perot's been doing since he entered the race. The governor tried to separate himself from the other two candidates.
I don't want the implication to be that somehow everything we say just cooked up and put in our head by somebody else. I worked 12 years very hard as a governor on the real problems of real people. I'm just as sick as you are by having to wake up and figure out how to defend myself every day.
Now, here in the Tampa Bay area, people from various age groups were watching tonight's debate, including thousands of college students.
They're concerned about their future and, of course, the future of the country. Well, Marie Rhodes joins us live tonight from an American government class. It's taking place at the Hillsborough Community College in Ybor City. Marie, what was their reaction overall?
Well, there's certainly a lot of interest in this and a very, very divergent group that we talked to. 16 of the people in this class of about 20 favored Clinton, one favored Bush, and nobody seemed to favor Perot as the clear winner, but many thought he did give a strong showing. Unlike the first debate, where certainly a lot of people felt he won. Let's talk to some folks now and see who they felt won the debate. How about you, sir? Would you please give me your name?
My name is Lee Gaddis, and I felt that Bill Clinton won the debate because his answers stuck to the questions, and he was very precise in his answers, and he didn't wander afield like I felt the other candidates did.
Okay, thank you very much. And next over here, you feel that President Bush won. Would you please give us your name and tell us why you feel this way?
My name is Virginia Knapp, and I thought Bush answered questions relatively, I think he tried to be very understanding and very down to earth to people's needs and to the questions that were asked of him.
So you feel he's addressing some of the local issues, some of the at-home issues that some felt he was neglecting before?
Yes, I think he did so as natural as possible.
Okay, and certainly there are a number of Perot supporters as well, and there are a number of undecided voters